All right, it's opening week. I'm really excited for the baseball season to get started. As you guys all know, I'm a big White Sox fan, and I'm really excited to see how they're going to perform this year after bowing out of the playoffs in the first round against the Houston Astros last year. So I'm really excited to see how they'll do with a team that's healthy for the entirety of the season, to see if they're able to kind of break that 100 win threshold, which they haven't done in a long time, which I think that could be in sight. I know they've had a few setbacks in their rotation in the first part of spring training here as we're getting ready for the season. I guess Lance Lynn's going to be out for like 6 to 8 weeks, and their really top hand in the bullpen, Garrett Crochet's got Tommy John surgery coming. But in order to celebrate the season, I thought I'd do something I haven't really done yet on my channel, is to show actually some of the modern cards I have. And they're modern White Sox players. None of them are like really big ticket items. They're just ones I've kind of picked up over the years. I thought they were kind of cool. And there's some current White Sox members is going to be kind of the feature. Now, I don't have a card for everybody on the team, but I thought I'd put up and show some of the ones that I have so far. Starting with Jose Abreu. I got this one a few years ago after he won the MVP award. Let me readjust this so it doesn't fall over as easily. This is his first Bowman, and it's a wave refractor. I think it looks pretty cool. Obviously, the grade could be a little higher, but it's okay. It's a little off center. I think that's why it's graded as such. And we'll kind of use these as kind of in the background, kind of filling in the background. Staying on the Abreu theme, since he is my favorite current White Sox player, I got this Heritage Mini from the following years. I think I mentioned before, I'm a big fan of the Heritage products. I just love the old designs and kind of doing some modern takes on those with like the chrome cards and such. So I'll put that one aside and we'll put that in the background. Got some other Abreu cards that I've been picking up over the last couple years, including a rookie mini. You can see it's a little small card numbered out of, is it out of 100 or is it out of 63? So it's numbered out of 63. So it's probably my serial numbered card. You know, for a guy who's won the MVP, Rookie of the Year, his cards are actually pretty affordable, his rookie stuff, including this autograph, which I didn't actually pay this price. I picked it up at the National last year, in addition to one of his other Chrome cards for Heritage that season. So I think it's kind of a nice looking auto that I was able to pick up, and it's now part of my collection. So I'll put that one over there as well. Actually, I'll move that one off to the side because it doesn't quite fit so well. And now we're going to go on to the other guy that's probably the hardest soul of the team is Tim Anderson. He and Abreu have been around like the longest of the team and kind of really are the fuel behind the team. Like Abreu is kind of the steady force that kind of influences a lot of the younger players on the team, whereas Anderson's kind of like that big team leader who's like right in your face for the opponents and plays with a lot of flair and style for the position that's not really, been in favor over the years as far as traditionalists go, but I think is what modern players do, and he really embodies it really well, and he's just, a great citizen for everything we're seeing here in Chicago. And then we have Tim Anderson, another Tim Anderson autograph that I picked up last year from Archives. Actually picking up the Archives signature over the weekend made me think about doing this video. So I'll put the Archives signature in the corner over there. And then a couple other Tim Anderson. I got this one from Heritage last year. It was a gift from one of my friends who's a big Heritage collector as well and was trying to put together a set of parallels for Heritage last year. And he had an extra one of that and gave it to me. And then I got this one from Topps Now, which was the walk-off home run that he hit at the game that was out in Iowa at the Field of Dreams game. So it was a good memory, and I thought I'd get that one when it became available on Topps Now the following day. Here's a guy I hope that has kind of a bounce back season at some point. We've been saying that now, unfortunately, for a couple years, but tons of talent with Yohan Moncada, but he's been kind of really struggling to, show that promise in a sustained fashion, partially because obviously he contracted COVID during the 2020 season, hasn't really been himself since he came back. So I'm hoping that we see a difference this full year. One of the other big stars of the team is Eloy Jimenez. I got that Heritage card a couple years ago, I think, when it came out. I love the image, and I think it's just kind of a classic image. Really affordable and readily available now for anybody that wanted to pick it up. Picked it up a couple other Eloy things. This is the only serial number one I have, which is his gold rookie debut. Not nearly a high grade, but it was really affordable for the price that I was able to pick it up, which was still less than actually like grading cards these days. So I think it's pretty cool. It's numbered out of 2019. That was the year he came out. And then like another thing for Eloy, I do have his Chrome Refractor rookie that I picked up during the early part of, I think, 2019, I think shortly after that stuff came out when he was in products for the first time. So I was able to get a pretty good deal on a lot of stuff of his before it really took off. Wanted to also capture probably their other big position player that we haven't really talked about. Here's probably one of the most graded cards in the hobby, it looks like these days, is Luis Roberts 2020 Topps Series 2 card. I saw so many of those at the show over the weekend, and you probably could pick it up probably now for like less than $10, even in a PSA 9. I actually prefer the Heritage one. I think it just looks cooler, and I like it in the SGC holder. I'm sure it would look nice in a PSA holder too, but it really kind of pops in the SGC holder. That one, not graded as much, but it is still readily available as well. So we'll kind of put Luis in the background over here behind the bobblehead of Eloy Jimenez. And then a few other things that I just wanted to kind of throw out there real quick. There's some Eloy things. I also got another Heritage Chrome card, which was also another gift from one of my friends. I got that over Christmas. It's the same one. It gives me all the Heritage cards. And actually my friend Ravi, who it is, actually helped me film the last video at the card show. And then I picked up the Turkey Red Chrome rookie from 2020 update. I think it's kind of just a cool little card to have in the collection. I like the Turkey Red designs, especially the Chrome designs. Putting together that set would probably be pretty massive given how many cards they had for it. So I just picked up Luis Robert. I didn't worry about the other ones. There are parallels of that card that are pretty expensive, that are shorter printed. Now gonna hit some other like one-off guys. So a guy that's moving into the rotation this year, has a lot of promise, and is finally healthy again, is Michael Kopech. Really was really good out of the bullpen last year for the Sox. So I'm like hoping that he actually will be able to join the rotation and live up to his promise as one of the upcoming stars of the White Sox rotation. He definitely has the stuff for sure. I also have his pink refractor of his rookie card for Topps Chrome. I do like the pink refractors from 2019. I think they look pretty sweet. So I'll put his card aside for now. The other young gun in the rotation is Dylan Cease. This guy can actually really pitch. He just hasn't had sustained periods of being able to put it together, where you see him going late into games and still having good control and being able to dominate the hitters. He's had flashes of it. One of the nice parts of him in the rotation last year is that he made the majority of his starts and went pretty deep into games, even though he may not have been effective in every start. But he's getting a lot of time on the mound, which I think is good because he's just going to keep getting better. And he's got a lot of electric stuff too. It's just a matter of, being able to be in the zone and not throwing pitches outside of the strike zone when he's trying to hit his marks. So this is gold card. So I'm hoping this one will take off at some point because obviously a serial numbered card will hold some future value for his rookie as opposed to other ones you might be able to pick up. Also got his autograph too. This was in Signature Series last year. So I picked it up at a pretty affordable cost when it first came out. So I'm hoping that will take off at some point too. And then some other one-offs of some other guys that are on the team. I think I did an Andrew Vaughn card in a past video. Got a Bowman Chrome Sapphire from last year. Pretty affordable pickup. I'm hoping that he will kind of take off. I'm sure the Sapphire rookie that's going to be, or it's already in 2021 update Chrome Sapphire is going to be the one people are going to chase after. But this one's actually pretty affordable. I don't think I paid more than $5, I think, for it. So if you're looking for a future Sapphire first-year card of Andrew Vaughn, that might be a big one to pick up. Other stuff that I wanted to kind of just show is some other guys in the rotation. Lucas Giolito, I don't really have anything of super high value, but here's one of the parallels from last year's Topps base product. I was trying it for a time, trying to get all the White Sox players in a parallel card and parallel of their base card. And at some point, I might finish that off for 2021. And then Dallas Keuchel, that's the Independence Day one. That one design didn't really stand out to me too much after I got my hands on it, looked at it in person. They definitely have had better years for their Independence Day design where it just really popped. Like 2018 is the one that kind of sticks out to me. And then finally, we got our catcher Yasmani Grandal. I know I didn't capture everybody on the roster, and that's okay. But these are the guys that are kind of the core of the team for the most part. Maybe missing a guy here or there, and that's not by design. It just may be by omission. So let's go White Sox this year. I'm hoping they actually win the division again and can go far in the playoffs. I'd be interested to see what people think in the comments below. Where do you think the White Sox will finish this year? How do you think they'll do? And I'm open to any sort of, like, if you want to kind of tease them a little bit, if White Sox are not your team or you're a Cubs fan or something like that, and you say that I hope they don't win more than 50 games, I'm open to those some kind of comments too. But if you're a Sox fan, I'd love to hear what you think. And go Sox as we kind of get started with this season.